Hello and welcome to another episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. My name's Ellie, and before we jump into the tech news, I think a congratulations is in order for the team over at SpaceX, who successfully sent Bob and Doug towards the International Space Station aboard a Crew Dragon capsule on Saturday, and then really quickly followed that up with a successful launch of 60 Starlink internet satellites into orbit on Wednesday. Just an incredible achievement and a certain stubbornness for not letting a global pandemic stand in their way. Now, from space and stars to cloud technology, let's take a look at what else made the news this week. Number one, the UK's Crown Commercial Service has signed a cloud discount deal with Google to help boost innovation. Now, this discount will apply to UK public sector bodies based on their estimated spending on Google's cloud platform for the next 2 years. It also comes after a growing desire by the UK government to open up the British cloud services market to more suppliers to provide the best value possible for public sector departments. Now, CCS began talks with Google Cloud way back in 2019, with a focus on the requirements for cloud services under the One Government Cloud strategy. It will come as no surprise that Microsoft and Amazon Web Services have similar agreements in place, with the UK Home Office signing a 4-year £100 million public cloud hosting services contract with AWS earlier in the year. You can read more using the link below. Number two, FinTech magazine released a blog earlier in the week detailing how innovation and technology is changing payments. Now, according to KPMG, banks and financial service institutions have held a monopoly over the payments ecosystem for years, but this is changing. And it's changing because of new payment service providers, as well as a rapidly changing technology landscape. Now, one of the trends we're seeing is banks increasingly exploring partnerships with these third-party providers to help maintain the momentum of innovation, which they just can't get by relying on internal resources alone. Now, while momentum is desired by many, customer convenience and security are additional considerations that are causing challenges for the pace of change expected by businesses today. As well as drawing on specific challenges and changes in the technology landscape, the blog also points to a KPMG report that outlines 10 key industry trends around technological innovation currently reshaping the banking experience. You can use the link below to find out more. Number three, Harvard have partnered with Coleman Parks Research to provide an exclusive look at life after COVID. Now, none of us could have imagined something so dramatic happening so quickly, but it has happened. And what we've seen since is businesses of all sizes and across all industries working really hard to adapt. And that's either their business continuity plans or just their everyday operations to keep themselves on their feet. And this has kickstarted some new trends. The research that has been provided by Harvard and Coleman Parks Research explores how COVID-19 has changed businesses already, but also takes a look at what the future might have in store and what role technology has in business plans specifically. What's more is this report offers advice about how businesses can communicate during this unique time, which, when we're handling a situation as sensitive and complicated as the one we are today, is useful even for the most articulate among us. You can use the link below to discover more. Number four, so why is DevSecOps important? Now, for us over at ECS, this isn't an uncommon question. In fact, we hear it time and time again. And as more businesses look to integrate security measures with minimal disruption to their operations, we imagine this little buzzword will make a few more rounds. Now, Jacob Latonis published a blog earlier this week detailing why DevSecOps has a place in the digital transformations taking place today, detailing collaboration as one of the most important factors, which I think we can all agree. As well as listing 3 necessities, sadly not the bare necessities on this occasion, he also draws inspiration from the publicly acclaimed The Phoenix Project and The Unicorn Project, both brilliant books which we recommend you read if you get the chance. Now, I spotted Jacob's blog up on LinkedIn, but as far as I'm aware, it's posted on Medium, so we've dropped a link to the Medium post below if you're interested to find out more. Number 5, now you may very well remember that last week we mentioned that Trump made an outlandish threat to close down Twitter. Well, it turns out that Twitter isn't the only one who is fed up with Trump's ramblings on social media. Snap has made the news after promising to stop promoting Trump's account after concluding his tweets over the weekend incited violence. Now, whilst Trump's account will remain on the platform, it will no longer appear in the app's Discover tab, which is used at the moment to promote new publishers, elected officials, celebrities and influencers. This response from Snap has seen Donald Trump's campaign expand its war against Silicon Valley tech companies on Wednesday to include Snapchat, blasting the platform for taking some of the most aggressive measures yet to curtail Trump's provocative rhetoric. While some disagree with their action, Snap seem very clear with their reasoning, explaining that they will not amplify voices which incite racial violence and injustice by giving them free promotion on Discover. What do you think? Should social media platforms actively monitor and reduce the amplification of content? Or should technology simply take the role of a passive bystander? Let us know what you think in the comments below. You can also check out more by using the link that we've dropped in the comments as well. And that's it. Those are my 5 pieces of news for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules to do so. And I know it's only 5 minutes, but 5 minutes is a lot of time for some people. So thank you so much for taking that time out to do so. Just a quick reminder before you go that the Delivering Great CX in the New Normal webinar is taking place next Thursday, led by John Ian Hartwell and Steve Duncan, who collectively have over 100 years experience in the CX space. What we aim to do is provide support and real actionable takeaways for all those trying to navigate their businesses through the crisis. So do register for that if you get a chance and are free next Thursday at 10 a.m. Other than that, I really hope you guys are staying safe, enjoying the weather where you can, and are looking forward to next week's Friday Tech Roundup. Take care.